Max wakes up to his mom calling him for school. Before he even gets out of bed, he asks the same question he always asks: when are we getting a dog? But his mom quickly shuts it down. She tells him that if he can't even clean his own room, there's no way he's ready to take care of a dog. Tough start to the day. At school, things don't get any better. As Max walks toward his desk, he suddenly gets pushed and knocked down by Den, the lazy troublemaker of the class. Den loves picking on him, and Max just has to deal with it. Meanwhile, far away in a high-tech lab, a scientist named Alex and his partner Skaya are showing off their newest invention. And this isn't just any invention, it's a tiny nano-robot with super smart AI. This little machine can connect to computers, control systems, and help humans with almost anything. The presentation goes well, and the lab gets more money to continue the project. But here's where things get dangerous. The news about this powerful nano-robot reaches a crime boss named Myron. He runs a huge criminal group. When his assistant tells him what the robot can do, like hacking into thousands of bank accounts and even controlling the stock market, Myron sees only one thing: power. He immediately orders his best agent, Gecko, to steal the nano-robot. For Myron, this robot isn't just technology, it's the key to controlling everything. Back at school, Max is living in his own little world. He watches his classmate Sonia rehearse for a school play. He really likes her. While she performs, he quietly sketches her in his notebook. But just then, Den and his friends pop out from a hatch under the stage and call Max over. The moment Max gets close, they grab him and pull him under the stage. When Den sees that Max was drawing his girlfriend, he gets really angry. He decides to teach him a lesson. The boys shove a firecracker into Max's hand and quickly run off into the basement. Seconds later, a small blast goes off. The teacher hears the noise and rushes over to see what happened. As he looks toward the hatch, Max slowly climbs out from underneath the stage. Now it looks like Max caused the explosion. Without listening to any explanation, the teacher sends him straight to the principal's office. At the same time, Sonia finds the drawing that Den had crumpled up and thrown away. Later at home, Max gets another lecture from his mom for not cleaning his room again. But as soon as she leaves, Max quietly sneaks out of the house. Meanwhile, Gecko reaches the lab building where the nano-robots are kept. Using his special tools, he climbs up the wall and cuts through one of the glass windows to get inside. Once in, he moves along the ceiling like a real spy. To get past the security lasers, he uses his nameplate to reflect the beams toward the cameras, clearing his path. Then he slowly makes his way toward the compartment where the nano-robots are stored. But just as he plugs his decoder into the system, a guard suddenly walks in and almost catches him. Gecko quickly hides, but then the machine opens with a loud sound. That noise grabs the guard's attention right away. Gecko doesn't waste a second. He jumps out, knocks the guard down, and grabs the cylinder filled with the nano-robots. But even though he stops the guard, he can't stop the alarm. The whole building goes into lockdown. Now, it's a full chase. Gecko runs through the lab, dodging security guards left and right. At the same time, Max reaches his usual night hangout spot under a bridge. He puts on his headphones, turns up his favorite music, and starts spraying graffiti on the wall. Back on the streets, Gecko tries to escape across a bridge, but security teams surround him. For a moment, it looks like he's trapped, but Gecko moves fast. He uses a bright flashlight to stun a guard, fights off the others, and tries to break free. During the struggle, someone shoves him, and the cylinder slips out of his hand. It falls off the bridge. A few meters below, Max notices the object on the ground. He picks it up, thinking it's just some cool new spray can. It looks different from anything he's ever seen, so of course he gets curious. Meanwhile, Gecko finishes off the guards and escapes through some pipes before anyone else can catch him. Back under the bridge, Max shakes the cylinder and starts spraying it on the wall. But this isn't normal paint. The device begins creating amazing, detailed art all by itself. Max can't believe his eyes. It's like the spray knows exactly what to draw. In just seconds, a super cool cartoon-style dog appears on the wall. The only problem? The spray suddenly runs out. Thinking it's empty, Max tosses the cylinder aside and leaves. A few moments later, Gecko shows up and picks up the cylinder. He even compliments Max's graffiti before heading off. But here's the crazy part. Right after Max walks away, the cartoon dog on the wall suddenly moves, and then it jumps out of the wall into the real world. The nano-robots inside the spray turn the graffiti into a real, high-tech robotic dog. Somewhere else, Gecko meets Myron and hands him the cylinder. But when Myron checks it, he's confused. All the nano-robots are gone. Meanwhile, Max is on his way home. not knowing that the robotic dog is secretly following him. At one point, the dog accidentally knocks over a garbage can, then turns invisible to avoid being seen. Max hears the noise and starts to panic. Thinking someone might be chasing him, he runs off in fear. Later, police arrive at the lab to investigate the robbery. Alex walks around trying to figure out how someone managed to steal her invention. Her partner tells her that the guards tried to stop the thief but were all knocked out. Alex gets angry. She says she knows her nano-robots better than anyone, and she'll find them herself. The next morning, Gecko goes back to the graffiti spot to look for Max. But when he gets there, he notices something strange. The drawing Max made the night before is gone. On another school day, Max heads towards school, still being secretly followed by the robotic dog. Suddenly, Den and his friends show up and throw all of Max's things onto the ground before walking away. Annoyed, Max starts picking up his stuff, but then something weird happens. His school case begins to float in the air and suddenly flies straight at Den's head. Angry, Den and the others rush toward Max to attack him, but now his backpack comes to life and starts helping him dodge their punches. It moves on its own, helping Max avoid every hit. Then the backpack even jumps off his back and starts fighting the boys using advanced moves. Thanks to this, Max finally gets his revenge. He picks up his backpack and walks away, while Sonia watches everything in shock, clearly impressed. Back in her lab, Alex checks some camera footage and sees Gecko fighting off the guards. She even says that someone with those skills should be working as her security consultant. Then she prepares a pulse device that can send out special waves to temporarily shut down her nanorobots so she can recover them. Far away, Max walks into a bookstore, still unaware that the invisible robotic dog is following him. He looks around at the items on the shelves, but soon realizes he doesn't have enough money to buy anything. As he sadly puts things back, the shop owner starts asking if he plans to pay for what he's holding. But before the man can reach him, a pack of balls suddenly falls off the shelf. It's the invisible dog causing trouble again. The shop owner slips and falls, and then somehow even loses his pants in the chaos, forcing him to crouch down to pull them back up. This gives Max the perfect chance to run away. All this strange activity alerts Alex's system about nano-robot movement nearby. She quickly heads to the store and asks the owner for the security camera footage. But when he refuses, she simply uses her tech bracelet to steal the recordings herself. A little later, Max returns to his graffiti spot, only to find that the dog drawing he made last night has completely disappeared. Suddenly, the same robotic dog appears in front of him and starts talking like a normal human. Max gets so scared that he falls to the ground. After scanning him, the dog calmly says that his adrenaline levels are very high and tells him to take deep breaths to relax. But Max is still terrified and runs away. When he reaches home, he lies down on his bed trying to understand what just happened. That's when the dog appears again and finally explains everything. It tells Max that it's actually made of millions of tiny nano-robots that can do whatever their creator wants. Max is confused. Why does the dog think he's the creator? The dog explains that it was created when Max used the spray cylinder on his graffiti. That's when Max realizes the dog was the one who helped him fight Den and the other boys at school. He even scolds the dog, saying now Den will be more angry than ever. Still trying to calm himself down, Max sits at his computer and sees an ad for a big city drawing competition. The winner gets a chance to join a famous illustration course, but Max feels he's not good enough, so he decides not to take part at all. Later that evening, Alex is sitting in her vehicle watching security footage when she gets another alert about her nano-robots being active somewhere in the city. At the same time, the robotic dog secretly scans all of Max's drawings and registers them on the competition website by submitting an entry in Max's name. The next day, Gecko returns to the graffiti area again, asking around for Max, but no one seems to know anything, and he slowly starts losing hope. Back at home, the dog tells Max that it can change its shape to disguise itself. Hearing this, Max gets excited and decides to take his new pet out for a walk in the park. But before leaving, he warns the dog not to talk in public, so the dog creates a wireless headset for Max, allowing them to talk without anyone noticing. While walking in the park, they run into Sonia. She smiles and starts petting the dog, asking what its name is. Max quickly says it's his pet. Just then, Sonia's friends call her over. She tells Max that they're going to the arts festival and leaves with them. As she walks away, Fox notices that Max's heartbeat suddenly changes. He asks if Max likes her and says he should talk to her. But Max says he can't because Sonia is already dating Den, the same guy who always bullies him. At that very moment, Alex arrives nearby in her vehicle. Using her tracking device, she listens to their conversation and gets ready to shoot a pulse that can shut down the nanorobots. But before she does, she hears Fox talking. Now she realizes something important. Instead of attacking, she decides to just observe them so she can study how the nanorobots are changing over time. Meanwhile, Gecko is still searching for Max, but can't find him anywhere. And because of this, Myron keeps putting more pressure on him. Later, Fox convinces Max to go to the arts festival, but they have no idea that Alex is secretly following them and watching their every move. At the festival, Fox spots Sonia in the crowd. Max also sees Den there, taking part in a dance battle. When Den wins and Sonia cheers for him, Max feels sad and wants to leave, but Fox stops him. After looking around for a moment, Fox comes up with a plan to get Sonia's attention and help Max look cool. They head to a large warehouse nearby, where Fox uses his nano powers to change Max's clothes and even improve his physical abilities. Now, with his new look, Max runs toward a huge wall and starts walking on it like it's nothing. As everyone watches in shock, Max begins creating an amazing giant artwork using spray cans. People gather around, completely amazed by what they're seeing. When he finally finishes, Sonia realizes that the drawing is actually made for her. Soon after, Gecko arrives at the festival. When he sees Den, he shows him Max's signature and asks where he can find him. Still angry at Max, Den gives Gecko all the information he needs and tells him to pass on a message when he meets him. Gecko understands Den's bad intentions, but says nothing and walks away. A little later, Sonia talks to Max and shows him the drawing she found in the theater earlier. She asks if he made it. Nervously, Max says yes, and Sonia hugs him. That night, Max returns home and asks Fox to turn invisible because his mom doesn't allow pets. Fox does exactly that, but what Max doesn't know is that both Alex and Gecko are watching him from outside. As Max enters his room, he hears his parents arguing. He finds out that they might have to move to another city soon. This makes him really angry. He tells them that if they want to leave, they can go without him. Then he runs out of the house. His dad tries to chase him, but Max keeps running. While all this is happening, Alex notices that Gecko is following Max, and soon, Gecko finds tiny pieces of nanorobots that Fox left behind. As Max runs across the street, trying to escape from his parents, something terrible happens. Before his father can catch up to him, he gets hit by a car. Max freezes in shock as he sees his mom screaming for help in the middle of the road. He panics, not knowing what to do. At the same time, Alex notices that Fox was watching everything. This confuses her, because she knows the robotic dog could have easily stopped the accident. Later, Gecko meets Myron again and hands him the nanorobot pieces he found. This makes Myron very happy, because now they can try to copy the nanorobots and create more of them. Meanwhile, Max and his mom are sitting in the hospital hallway, waiting for news. Soon, the doctor tells them that Max's father will be fine, but he'll need to stay in the hospital for a few days. Outside the hospital, Max meets Fox again. Angry and upset, he asks why Fox didn't save his father. Fox calmly explains that he was only following Max's actions. Since Max was trying to run away from his family, Fox thought he didn't need to interfere. Hearing this makes Max even more angry. He tells Fox that he doesn't want to be with him anymore. With nothing to say, Fox quietly turns invisible. Somewhere else, Myron pressures the scientist he hired to recreate the nanorobots. When Gecko arrives, Myron gives him a new order: bring Max to him. Gecko tries to explain that the boy doesn't even know about the dog's real powers, but Myron doesn't care. He orders him to do it anyway. To make sure Gecko follows his orders, Myron sends Igor to keep an eye on him. Back at the hospital, Max finds out that his father has woken up. When he talks to him, things finally calm down between them. His parents even tell him that they've decided not to move anymore. His father admits that he should have talked to Max before making that decision. A few minutes later, Fox is waiting outside, thinking about the good times he had with Max. Soon Max comes back to him. Alex, who is still secretly watching, feels relieved to see them together again. Max explains why he was running away and tells Fox that saving human lives should always come first, no matter what. Just then, they see Sonia leaving the hospital. Max runs to talk to her, and she's glad to hear that his father is okay. When Max asks about Den, Sonia tells him that they were never really dating. It was just a rumor Den made up. Suddenly, they notice a man parking his sports car right in front of the hospital entrance. Max tells him that he can't park there, but the driver ignores him. Fox gets an idea to impress Sonia. The robotic dog secretly sneaks inside the car and places a small earpiece in Max's ear, asking him to get in with Sonia. Even though he's unsure, Max follows the plan. Moments later, the sports car drives off from the parking lot, with Gecko and Igor chasing right behind them. Seeing all this, Alex also decides to follow from a distance. During the chase, Max accidentally drives through a puddle and splashes some people on the sidewalk, who turn out to be Den and his friends. The chase continues, but Gecko and Igor start arguing with each other while driving, which leaves Alex confused. When she scans their license plate, she finds out that Igor is actually a criminal wanted by Interpol. Now she knows this is serious. Alex decides to use her pulse gun to stop them before anyone gets hurt, but she misses her shot, and the magnetic pulse hits everyone in front of her instead. Gecko's car spins out, and Max and Sonia crash on the side of the road. Max gets angry and starts yelling at Fox. Sonia gets scared and steps out of the car. Just then, Igor shows up pretending to be a police officer and kidnaps them both. Alex rushes to help Fox, who got badly hit by the pulse. When Fox realizes that Alex is his creator, he tells her that they need to save Max. He explains that they can track him using the small device he gave Max earlier. Gecko, on the other hand, decides to go alone. Back at Myron's hideout, Max lies and tells Igor that Fox is in the hospital to buy some time, but Igor takes away Max's device, which lets him listen in on Alex and Fox's rescue plan. Soon, Fox secretly enters Myron's hideout, but outside, Igor manages to capture Alex. Inside, Gecko tries to sneak in and rescue Max and Sonia, but Igor shows up and orders the guards to capture Fox. Fox fights them off using objects around the room. Even when more guards join in, Fox defeats them all. He then frees Max and Sonia from their cell. At the same time, Alex locks the criminals inside another room, but just when they think it's over, Myron appears. He traps Fox inside a special tube and threatens to throw Sonia off the building if Alex doesn't reprogram Fox to obey him. With no other choice, Alex agrees. They take Fox back to the lab, where Myron explains his plan to use the nano-robots for his own power. Gecko secretly records everything on his phone as proof. Alex says she needs the tube removed to access Fox's system. The moment they take it off, Gecko smashes the control panel with a fire extinguisher. This destroys part of the lab and gives Fox his freedom. Using his super speed, Fox quickly traps all the criminals. Then he walks up to Max. Fox remembers that Max told him to make his own decisions, and now, Fox decides that he was never meant to work for someone like Myron. He asks Max to give him one final order to disintegrate. He tells Max that this is the only way to keep everyone safe, and promises that they will always be together. With tears in his eyes, Max gives the order, and Fox breaks apart into thousands of tiny nano-robots. But before anyone can react, Myron suddenly knocks Gecko out with one punch. He tells Igor to call a helicopter and runs toward the terrace, taking Sonia with him. Furious, Max rushes after him, but Myron easily knocks him down and escapes onto the helicopter. Just before leaving, he throws Sonia off the building. At that exact moment, something amazing happens. All the nano-robots fly toward Max and enter his body. He even hears Fox's voice in his head, encouraging him to fight. Now powered by the nano-robots, Max runs toward Myron and lands a powerful kick on him. A fight begins. Max hits him again and again, but when he hears Sonia screaming, he gets distracted and Myron punches him hard. Still, Max doesn't give up. He blocks Myron's vision, knocks him to the ground, and when Myron tries to throw a rock at him, Max dodges it and kicks him straight in the face. Finally, with one last strong punch, Max knocks him out. With Myron defeated, Max rushes to save Sonia and manages to catch her just in time. Later, with everything under control and Myron arrested, Alex collects all the nanorobots and puts them back into the cylinder. After all the chaos, Alex offers Gecko a job at her lab as a security supervisor. Sometime later at home, Max receives a letter saying that he has won the drawing competition. He's overjoyed, and to make him even happier, his parents give him a new puppy, in memory of his best friend. Max names the puppy Fox. So what did you think of this story? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more movie recaps. See you in the next one.
And subscribe to K.Movie Explained at K.Movie.E for more. Please visit to our Instagram and Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching till the end.